It's only the two supports that you can really get a good, strong setup with the Naga Siren Sleep. Like, those are the only two heroes that you're going to be able to do well against, setting up like the Jakiro Ice Path Macro Pyre.
I'm not quite sure what Matt is doing up here on the top lane, but Mr. Naga, who has 26 seconds left in his cooldown of a TP, is not here for Roshan. Roshan just spawned up, S4 will come in, Roshan will now die. The ult flies in, does minimal damage, there's no way to jump in and really steal this. Puck's not going to do it with a Blink Dagger, not underneath all of these heroes, especially with a Live Stealer who now has an Abyssal Blade and is still hiding inside of S4. So instead they try and find trade-off damage on the tier 2. I really don't understand why Flipside didn't want to fight this. And they got everything their heart would have decided to try and fight this. Even with S4 with his BKB.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, originally when you started talking about it, I thought that Flipside was going to ignore the Roshan fight because they were finishing up the Desolator up on Weaver. They still had a couple of item pickups to go that were really important. But you're right, like, Naga is such a key hero during these Roshan fights. It's so easy to be able to steal that. That I'm surprised Flipside didn't take the opportunity. But I guess they're going to play a little bit safer. Don't want a team fight that could go wrong.
I got a feeling it's also because of Soshka. Like, there were multiple people out of position. Soshka was back at base when Roshan was started. And he couldn't finish up his full Desolator in time. So instead he just backs himself off. And Alliance, they probably know too that like a late farming Soshka is going to cause them so many issues. Not to mention the team fight potential of Flipside when they push high ground in the later portion of the game. Like if that's it actually is a level 2 macro player. So that's already a huge amount of damage coming out from that sucker. When there's high levels up in mirror images, Weaver, if he kept pushing out this bottom lane, which kind of like, again, we see Flipside going on the defensive. Soshka should just push this as hard as possible.
Oh, God.
TP back when they come high ground. S4's already had to pop his BKB off, and now the TP can come. Actually, doesn't even need to come back. The creep wave of the tier is negligible. They can take a tier 2 tower right now for a tier 3 tower with minimal damage. Oh, however, if loaded as that, that's not really minimal damage. That's a Darkseer dead. Vi's back in the game, now come back. Ensnare's over on loaded, but they've already got this mid-Rax. I mean, mid-tier 3 tower dead. The BKB is in fact the purchase up here from the Weaver.
Wait, what?
Radiant's middle tower
What?
has been denied. A secret kept forever.
That entire time they fought without the Aegis, the Immortal.
How did that happen?
I don't know, how did we not even see that?
How did we not notice? It's not just us though. It's not just us. There's a message that pops up in the game that says blah blah blah, grab the Aegis.
Yeah.
Everybody should know the Aegis was still down on the ground.
I got a funny feeling that even Alliance didn't know.
Yeah. They were like, wait, where's the Aegis?
Because, like, Weaver was only like a beastic away from it. He could have picked it up himself if he knew it. Ensnare, Ice Pump, trying to keep everyone else away. S4 is so deep in trap right now. But then again, he's got this wonderful thing called Nagus, the Immortal on him right now. Lucky man, he's silenced up. There's your Darkseer wall. There's no problem back into it. In fact, there goes your Abyssal Blade. It's working its magic on the Darkseer. 3 heroes on the sideline. And GG.
Wow.
Call comes out from Flipside saying this game is over. I don't know if they were fully mocked, but I know Alliance so they can talk to us through the mini-map when they write down LOL, especially when they start figuring things out like that. But that is definitely one of those moments.
I love watching the chat. The chat, before Alliance even realizes it, chat is exploding about the fact that they didn't pick up the Aegis. Aegis not required, apparently.
Obviously not. Overrated item. Or overrated drop. Well, that's it for that game, guys. We'll be back here. I should probably say it too. Alliance now qualified as well. They are the third team. Third team. We're only in Group B. They're the third team to qualify. No, they actually are the fourth team because we already have...